Yeousch!
People always tell me stay in your lane, do your thing, but try to be different. I look at them and laugh like I ain't gon' change. I've been the same, plus I'm way too consistent. When that radio's on, we the only thing playing in the car. I got the windows down. Since I be on that left side, thinking of the brain. We different, ain't nobody putting us down.
What is up, guys? It is X-Rays, and welcome to a new episode of Cool Story Bro, the weekly series where you guys send in the craziest, most ridiculous stories that you guys can come up with. I want to remind everybody, all of these stories are made up unless I mention that they're true, and even if they say that they're true, I can't 100% guarantee that they are true. So take all of these stories as fake stories and just, you know, enjoy the series. Don't take it too seriously. Anyway, so the gameplay you're seeing in the background is from TheOceaneOpz. He is also a YouTube commentator. He's a really nice guy, guys. So if you guys like his gameplay, he's a Moab playing some Team Tactical. Go ahead and go over to his channel to subscribe. A link to his channel will be in the description. Give him a chance, guys. Nice guy. And anyways, so now that I've done that, I also want to let you guys know that I am accepting gameplays for this series. If you guys have any 9 or 10 minute gameplay that you're proud of, it can be Moabs, I don't care, whatever it is. As long as it's something that will entertain everybody, you guys can also PM me those gameplays and I will take a look at them and I might use them, and you will also be featured in the series. So definitely, if you have any gameplays, send them in along with the stories. If you guys want to send in a story to Cool Story Bro, all you have to do is PM my channel, title the private message Cool Story Bro, I'll take a look at it. And now it's time, guys, to announce who won the Coolest Story Award. The winner of this prestigious award gets an annotation on the screen throughout the entire length of the video on my channel. And on Yeousch, they get a link to their channel in the description. I encourage you guys to go check them out as well. They apparently have some very creative stuff. Anyway, so the winner of the Coolest Story Award goes to Black Belt 3rd Degree. And as you guys can probably guess from his name, the story that he sent in was a really crazy story about him taking out 3 guys, just no mercy at all, killing them, killing all 3 of them, and it got really creative, really funny, kind of twisted, really. But if you guys want to see that episode of Cool Story Bro, there will be a link in the description as well to that previous episode of Cool Story Bro. If you guys want to check out all the 3 other stories that were there as well, so all 3 of them. Anyways, guys, so we got Black Belt. Hey, man, nice job. Really creative story. I'm loving it, the thing that he did. But anyways, now let's jump into today's 3 amazing stories that came in really creative. The first one, let's go into it. It says, "Okay, well, I went on a cruise with my own family last year, and it started when there was this weird guy. I think he had mental issues. One day, he jumped out of the railing. The rescuers found him, and they brought him back onto the ship. He said he was okay, but turns out he wasn't. He lost his penis. A shark had ate it. This year I went to a seafood restaurant and I ordered shark for supper. Well, guess what I found on my plate? The man's penis. Please help. Do I tell the guy I found it, or what do I do?" Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to sue that restaurant for even putting that. I mean, you would have thought that one of the guys who was cooking up the shark would have noticed the penis on there, but apparently he didn't, so you could probably get some good money out of it. So first of all, sue the guy, get a little plastic baggie, put the little penis in there, and then, you know, show him that you found it, get some money. Now that you've done that, you want to call this guy, you want to try to get in contact with him, and you're going to tell him that you found it. Now, you have to tell him, and you have to, you know, tell him that this is going to be really bad, that it's actually pretty mangled up, and it was sauteed and cooked and diced and fried, and who knows what else they do at these seafood restaurants. So you're going to want to tell him that he probably doesn't want to see it, but if he does, you can send him the baggie. But of course, you want to do this after you get money from the lawsuit you put on these seafood restaurant. But anyways, I mean, if it was me and it got mangled to the point where it was like destroyed and everything, I probably wouldn't want it back. I would probably just want to, you know, let me know, hey man, it's not the greatest condition. You're not going to be performing anything soon or anything because you're pretty much screwed and a shark took a bite out of you. And that's another thing. I have a question about that. If a shark bit it off, then wouldn't he be bleeding? How come the people on the crew, the rescuers, would be okay with him just saying I'm okay? Wouldn't there be like a enormous amount of blood everywhere? But you know, it's a made-up story, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you're gonna want to get in contact with the guy, tell him that it's mangled up, and if he wants it, he can get it, and then he himself can hold a funeral or any kind of thing he wants to do with it. He can bury it in his backyard or put it on a trophy case. I don't care. It depends on how, if it was a rather nice penis or something. I mean, I don't know what to do with that. Thanks for your story, though. Really creative. We went from a cruise ship to a seafood restaurant, and I love it. I love it. Let's jump into the next one. One day I was at home watching your YouTube videos and playing a little of Modern Warfare 3. So my girlfriend calls me saying she's going to the movie theater to watch a movie. She says she was going with her friends, and she said only girls. So I said okay. So after about 30 minutes, she says she is in the movie room, so don't call me. I said okay. And then about 20 minutes after, my boys text me saying I at the movies, so they're at the movies, and I see someone putting his arm around her and giggling. So at that point, I'm mad. I run out of my house. I go into the movie theaters and I pass through everyone looking like I wanted to kill someone. I found out what room it was, and so I went in and yelled my girlfriend's name. And I saw that kid. He knew I was going to kill him, so I jumped on him, punching him so hard he started bleeding. All you hear is my girlfriend saying, "That's my cousin. My jaw is down and his is broken." And later that night she texted me saying, "I'm breaking up with you and her parents hate me and they and I..." Okay, that doesn't make any sense. "And I never talked to her ever again. Then I go home and my Xbox was broken." I remember that I hit my Xbox when I left to go kill the kid. True story. By the way, your vids are awesome. Thank you for that. But this is a really weird story, man. I'm not going to lie. First of all, it was a really huge run-on sentence. So if I sort of said the story wrong or corrected a few things, I apologize for that. It was a really long run-on sentence. But anyway, so your girlfriend goes to the movie theater, and it turns out it's her cousin, and you busted his jaw. You know what? If I was that girl, I would have been like, you know what? At least this guy cares enough to come over here and beat someone's ass. But I don't know, man. I had this situation, believe it or not, I had a similar situation where a girlfriend of mine had a cousin. Well, she had a couple of cousins, and I don't know if they were, it's like always like that, but they were like always super friendly, always hugging and crap. And to me, that was like, you know what, even if you're cousins, don't touch each other. So I can understand where you're coming from. And what I would do is also tell that girl, you know what? You shouldn't be doing that with your cousin. What are you doing going to the movie theater? He's got his arm around you. I think you did the right thing. If I was you, I would have busted that guy up even more. If she was saying cousin, I probably would have started pounding on him even more. Like, what the hell is this guy's problem? A twisted little sick bastard or something? And what you want to do now is just forget, man. Forget it. She's probably screwed up in her head, and she's probably doing something with her cousin. I mean, I don't want to say that about your girlfriend or your ex-girlfriend, but you know, when things like that are weird, you gotta let go. I did that with my ex-girlfriend too, an ex-girlfriend of mine who did the same thing with her cousins, and you know what? Forget it. Boom, brush it off. Whatever. Next story. Thanks for sending that in. Next one. So me and my friend were hanging out in my front yard, and then he saw something on the ground. He goes over and he finds out that it's a dead bird. Okay, dead bird, but these killers actually took out the bone. So now it's a murder mystery. It's a murder mystery. That bird got killed because it says that these killers actually took out the bones, and it was like a leaf. So now, probably the guts, and I'm sort of traumatized. He puts there dramatized, but he meant traumatized. Right now, any advice? P.S. is my second story. Alright, so thanks for that. And anyway, so you found a dead bird, and as it turns out, it is now a mystery because that bird got killed cruelly, and it's just uncomfortable. It was horrible. It was torture. And so this bird got all his bones taken out, guts taken out, and everything. This thing is flat like a bird, flat like a leaf. And what you're gonna want to do is you want to call animal control, or you want to call, what are they called? PETA, is that it? Protecting animals and stuff like that. You want to let them know what happened. You're gonna want to secure the perimeter and take notes of anybody who was walking by. If you have a camera, I would go to the camera and find out who it was that did this horrible, heinous act on this bird. And you're going to want to punish that man to the extent of the law or what it permits. You might want yourself to also find this guy, you yourself, pull out his bones, leave him all skinny and stuff, leave him on the side, and see how long it takes for other people to find him. And but that's a really weird story, man. I guess it's a little bit kind of weird and twisted and unique. But anyways, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this stories. These were really weird. We got a bird who got tortured. We got a guy who beat up a cousin. I would do the same thing if I was him. And of course, we got a guy who found a penis on his seafood meal who belonged to the guy that was on a cruise ship earlier. Anyways, in the comment section down below, guys, leave a comment. Which was your favorite story out of the 3? I always take all the comments into account on this Yeousch video and also on my channel. So, you know, your voice is heard, and it is what picks the coolest story winner award. Anyways, guys, so if you enjoyed this episode, always remember to leave a like and a favorite if you really enjoyed it. And of course, stop by my channel for more unreleased episodes of Cool Story Bro previous to the ones that were posted on Yeousch. Yeah, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm X-Rays, I'm out. Remember to send in those cool stories. I need them. Send them. Hey, feed me. Yeah, guys, so I'm X-Rays, I'm out. Peace.